From the 40s and the 50s. It hung out with beef.
Go hand in hand with the surge of drug abuse. Steve Ratner's got charts looking at those two issues and their connection to the presidential election. Steve.
So there's a new study out that shows really well how this connection goes. But to give you a little bit backdrop, let's take a look at what's been happening to deaths from drug overdoses over the last 20 years. So what you can see here is that the red line are drug overdoses, and they have soared from about 17,000 back in 1999 for 52,404 in 2015. And by comparison, you can see that deaths from guns and from car crashes actually came down for a long time and now stable. Guns have been sort of trending up slightly, but still way, way less than from drug overdoses. And so what this study does is it takes a look at counties and divides them into counties with more or less drug use and drug overdoses. And if you turn to the next chart, you can see kind of what that means. So nationally, Trump didn't really do that much better than Romney among counties broadly across the country. But if you look in the industrial Midwest, for example, you can see that Trump's margin over what Romney got 4 years ago was 16.7 percentage points in the counties with the highest amount of drug and opioid use. And then the counties with the lowest amount, it was smaller. Even in New England, which you don't think of as having a huge drug problem, it does up in rural New Hampshire, rural Maine, and so on. And there it was even more dramatic in that Trump outperformed Romney very significantly in those counties, but actually underperformed Romney in the counties, not necessarily surprising, with the least.
So I want to be very clear here, because I've mocked and ridiculed. No, not you. I'd never do that with you. But people that have said, hey, yeah, Obama won, or Trump won Obama voters because everybody was on heroin when they voted. You're not suggesting that.
Oh, my God.
I just want to let my viewers know that what you're saying is economically disadvantaged areas that are struggling voted for Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary more than Hillary Clinton.
And you can see that very clearly.
And also, though, there are other socioeconomic factors other things that are going on at the same time.
I'm not suggesting they voted for him because they're on drugs, but it was connected to a range of socioeconomic factors: stress, economic deprivation, so on.
Struggling economies where two things